We going higher, buddy. What's up, bruv? Now it's sour cream and chives, buddy. Sour cream and chive. Yeah! And some beer. This is high quality entertainment. Can you hear the rain? What's up, buddy? You don't like that? Ew. Ew. This is terrible. This is travesty. Hey, it's ASMR. I am making slurping sounds. What do you think I am? A fucking show pony? I'm a goddamn living legend. I don't make slurping sounds. Unless they happen. Mia Musel. Bro. What's up, bro, chica? You want me to stir this up? Is that little sediment there upsetting you? Here, have some beer, lady. It'll make you feel better. I mean, for $18 million, I'll do a Kuya. I'll even do a Hawk Tua for $18 million. No, I don't do a request. I ain't a show pony. I'm a motherfucking champion. Let's get that straight. Pure champion, through and through. I don't need your subs. I don't need your views. I don't need anything. Fucking pure champion. In fact, I encourage you to dislike this channel. Don't like, don't subscribe, don't come back. That's fucking power. It's kind of like Jonathan Edward. Just like he said that God didn't need you, you need him. I don't need you. You need me. No. Has nothing to do with coolness. It's just like you don't look at a mountain and say, hey, that mountain's cool. That mountain is what it is. Has nothing to do with what I think. I'll be honest though. I can no longer steal internet with my USB. Since I changed my phone, so now I got to resort to eating chips. Well, I was going to do the puzzle. I'm kind of thinking about reading The Sorrows of Young Werther instead, while eating Werther's candy. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. What the hell did I do? Oh, I moved the chips for the dip. There we go. Let's center that dip. Young Werther. You know you're not eating chips until you dip 5 or 6 in at once. But everyone leave? That's a shame. Hey, will you say this and I'll sub? Well, you don't say it. I don't say it and you never come back. How's that sound? I know you're probably long gone already, but just for the Ethernet. And the ether itself. Listen to that goddamn rain. That fucking rain just won't give up. Jesus Christ. I hate when the chip goes down in a big chunk. That hurts. I'm getting about sick of these chips. Now you can look at the beer. Whoa! Almost tipped the whole apparatus over. I've been tragic. What's up, Bobs? I'm gonna read some Chitty Chitty Bang Bang here. Since I started that, I might as well finish this fucking book. Was gonna do some puzzle tonight. Actually, on second thought, maybe I'll just do the puzzle. Reading seems like a task. Shall we put on a record? I think we shall, bruv. You motherfucker. All the motherfuckers in the world. Had to be you, Charlie Brown.
The White Trout, a legend. There was once upon a time, long ago, a beautiful lady that lived in a castle upon the lake beyond. And they say she was promised to a king's son, and they were to be married. When all of a sudden he was murdered, the creature, Lord help us, and thrown into the lake above. And so, of course, he couldn't keep his promise to the fair lady. And more's the pity.
Most the pity indeed.
The story goes that she went out of her mind because of losing the king's son. For she was tender-hearted, God help her, like the rest of us, and pined away after him until at last no one about seen her, good or bad. And the story went that the fairies took her away. Well, sir, in course of time, the white trout, God bless it, was seen in the stream beyond. I'm sure the people didn't know what to think of the creature, seeing as how a white trout was never heard of before or since. And years upon years the trout was there, just where you've seen it this blessed minute, longer than I can tell. I trow, and beyond the memory of the oldest in the village. At last the people began to think it must be a fairy, for what else could it be? And no hurt nor harm was ever put on that white trout, until some wicked sinners of soldiers came to these parts, and laughed at all the people, and jibed and jeered them for thinking of the likes. And one of them in particular, bad luck to him, God forgive me for saying it, swore he'd catch the trout and ate it for his dinner. The blackguard. Well, what would you think of the villainy of the soldier? Sure enough, he caught the trout and away with him home, and puts on the frying pan.
The frying pan.
Pitches the potty little thing. The trout squealed, all as warm as a Christian creature. And my dear, you'd think the soldier would split his sides laugh.
Hell yeah, we got one piece.
Villain. And when he thought one side was done, he turns it over to fry the other. And what would you think? The devil a taste of a burn was on it at all. And sure the soldier thought it was a queer trout that could not be briled. But, says he, I'll give it another turn by and by, little thinking what was in store for him, the heathen. Well, when he thought that side was done, he turns it again. And lo and behold you, the devil a taste more done that side was, not the other. Bad luck to me, says the soldier, but that beats the world, says he. But I'll try you again, my darling, says he, as cunning as you think yourself. And so, with that, he turned it over and over. And not a sign of the fire was on the potty trout. Well, says the desperate villain, for sure, sir, only he was a desperate villain entirely. He might know he was doing a wrong thing, seeing that all his endeavours were no good. Well, my jolly little trout. Maybe you're fried enough so you don't seem over well dressed, but you may be better than you look, like a singed cat and a tidbit after all, says he. With that, he ups with his knife and fork to taste a piece of the trout. But the minute he puts his knife into the fish, there was a murdering screech that you'd think the life would leave you if you heard it. And away jumps the trout out of the frying pan into the middle of the floor. And on the spot where it fell, up rose a lovely lady, the beautifulest creature that I've ever seen, dressed in white, and a band of gold in her hair, and a stream of blood running down her arm. Look where you cut me, you villain, says she, and she held out her arm to him. And my dear, he thought the sight would leave his eyes. Couldn't you leave me cool and comfortable in the river where you snared me and not disturb me in my duty, says she. Well, he trembled like a dog in a wet sack, and at last he stammered out something, and begged for his life, and asked her ladyship's pardon, and said he didn't know she was on duty, or he was too good a soldier not to know better than to be heavy with her. I was on duty then, says the lady. I was watching for my true love that is coming by water to me, says she. And if he comes while I'm away, and that I miss him, I'll turn you into a pinky, and I'll hunt you up and down forevermore while grass grows or water runs. Well, the soldier thought the life would leave him at the thoughts of his being turned into a pinky, and begged for mercy. And with that, says the lady, renounce your evil courses, says she, you villain, or you repented too late. Be a good man for the future, and go to your duty regular. And now, says she, take me back and put me into the river again where you found me. Oh, my lady, says the soldier, how could I have the heart to drown a beautiful lady like you? But before he could say another word, the lady was vanished. And there he saw the little trout on the ground. Well, he put it in a clean plate, and away he runs for the fair life, for fear her lover would come while she was away. And he ran, even till he came to the cave again, and threw the trout into the river. The minute he did, the water was as red as blood for his body, by reason of the cut, I suppose, until the stream washed the stain away. And to this day, there's a little red mark on the trout's side where it was cut.
That poor little trout.
And so, from that day out, the soldier was an altered man, and reformed his ways, and went to his duty regular, and fasted 3 times a week. There was never fish he took on fasting days. But after the fright he got, fish would never rest on his stomach, save me on Christmas. But anyhow, he was an altered man, as I said before. And in course of time he left the army and turned hermit at last. And they say he used to pray evermore for the soul of the white trout.
It's fucked up.
Jamie Freel and the Young Lady, a Donegal tale. Down in Fanet, in times gone by, lived Jamie Freel and his mother. Jamie was the widow's sole support. His strong arm worked for her untiringly, and as each Saturday night came round, he poured his wages into her lap, thanking her dutifully for the halfpence which she returned him for tobacco. He was extolled by his neighbours as the best son ever known or heard of. But he had neighbours of whose opinion he was ignorant, neighbours who lived pretty close to him, whom he had never seen, who are indeed rarely seen by mortals, except on May Eves and Halloweens. An old ruined castle about a quarter of a mile from his cabin was said to be the abode of the wee folk. Every Halloween were the ancient windows lighted up, and passers-by saw little figures flitting to and fro inside the building, while they heard the music of pipes and flutes. It was well known that fairy revels took place, but nobody had the courage to intrude on them. Jamie had often watched the little figures from a distance and listened to the charming music, wondering what the inside of the castle was like. But one Halloween he got up and took his cap, saying to his mother, "I'm away to the castle to seek my fortune." "What?" cried she, "would you venture there? You, that's the poor widow's one son. Don't be so venturesome and foolish, Jamie. They'll kill you, and then what'll come of me? Never fear, mother. No harm will happen to me, but I must go." He set out, and as he crossed the potato field, came in sight of the castle, whose windows were ablaze with light that seemed to turn the russet leaves, still clinging to the crab-tree branches, into gold. Halting in the grove at one side of the ruin, he listened to the elfin revelry, and the laughter and singing made him all the more determined to proceed. The numbers of little people, the largest about the size of a child 5 years old, were danced into the music of flutes and fiddles, while others drank and feasted. "Welcome, Jamie Freel! Welcome, welcome, Jamie!" cried the company, perceiving their visitor. The word "welcome" was caught up and repeated by every voice in the castle. Time flew. And Jamie was enjoying himself very much when his host said, "We are going to ride to Dublin tonight to steal a young lady. Will you come too, Jamie Free?" "Aye, that will I," cried the rash youth, thirsting for adventure. A troop of horses stood at the door. Jamie mounted, and his steed rose with him into the air. He was presently flying over his mother's cottage, surrounded by the elfin troop, and on they went, over bold mountains, over little hills, over the deep Loch's Way, over towns and cottages, and people were burning nuts and eating apples and keeping merry Halloween. It seemed to Jamie that they flew all around Ireland before they got to Dublin. "This is Derry," said the fairy, sprang over the cathedral spire. And what was said by one voice was repeated by all the rest, till 50 little voices were crying out, "Derry, Derry, Derry." In like manner was Jamie informed as they passed over each town on the route. And at length he heard the silvery voices cry, "Dublin, Dublin." It was no mean dwelling that was to be honoured by the fairy visit, but one of the finest houses in Stephen's Green. The troop dismounted near a window, and Jamie saw a beautiful face on a pillow in a splendid bed. He saw the young lady lifted and carried away, while the stick which was dropped in her place on the bed took her exact form. The lady was placed before one rider and carried a short way, then given another, and the names of the towns were cried out as before. They were approaching home. Jamie heard Rathmullen, Milford, Tamney, and then he knew they were near his own house. "You've all had your turn at carrying the young lady," said he. "Why wouldn't I get her for a wee piece?" "Aye, Jamie," replied they pleasantly. "You may take your turn at carrying her, to be sure." Holding his prize very tightly, he dropped down near his mother's door. Jamie Freel, is that the way you treat us?" cried they, and they too dropped down near the door. Jamie held fast, though he knew not what he was holding, but the little folk turned the lady into all sorts of strange shapes. At one moment she was a black dog, barking and trying to bite. At another, a glowing bar of iron which yet had no heat. Then again, a sack of wool. But still Jamie held her, and the baffled elves were turning away when a tiny woman, the smallest of the party, exclaimed, Jamie Freel has her away from us, but he shall have no good of her, for I'll make her deaf and dumb. And she threw something over the young girl. While they rode off disappointed, Jamie lifted the latch and went in. Jamie, man, cried his mother, you've been away all night. What have they done on you? Nothing bad, mother. I have the very best of good luck. Here's a beautiful young lady I've brought for your company. Bless us and save us, exclaimed the mother, and for some minutes she was so astonished that she could not think of anything else to say. Jamie told his story of the night's adventure, ending by saying, surely you wouldn't have allowed me to let her go with them to be lost forever. But a lady, Jamie, how can a lady eat our poor diet and live in our poor way? I ask you that, you foolish fellow. Well, mother, sure it's better for her to be here than over yonder, and he pointed in the direction of the castle. Meanwhile, the deaf and dumb girl shivered in her light clothing, stepping close to the humble turf fire. Poor creature, she's...
Poor creature.
No wonder they set their hearts on her, said the old woman, gazing at her guest with pity and admiration. We must dress her first, but what in the name of fortune have I fit for the likes of her to wear? She went to a press in the room and took out her gown of brown drugget. She then opened a drawer and drew forth a pair of white stockings, a long, snowy garment of fine linen, and a cap, or dead dress, as she called it. These articles of attire had long been ready for a certain triste ceremony, in which she would some day fill the chief part, and only saw the light occasionally when they were hung out to air. But she was willing to give even these to the fair, trembling visitor, who was turning in dumb sorrow and wonder from her to Jamie, and from Jamie back to her. While the poor girl suffered herself to be dressed, and then sat down on a creepy in the chimney corner, and buried her face in her hands. What do we do to keep up a lady like you? Cried the old woman. I work for you both, mother, replied the son. And how could a lady live on our poor diet? She repeated. I work for her, was all Jamie's answer. He kept his word. The young lady was very sad for a long time, and tears stole down her cheeks many an evening, while the old woman spun by the fire, and Jamie made salmon nets, an accomplishment lately acquired by him, in hopes of adding to the comfort of his guest. But she was always gentle, and tried to smile when she perceived them looking at her, and by degrees she adapted herself to their ways and mode of life. It was not very long before she began to feed the pig mashed potatoes and meal for the fowls, and knit blue worsted socks. So a year passed, and Halloween came round again. Mother, said Jamie, taking down his cap, I'm off to the old castle to seek my fortune. Are you mad, Jamie? Cried his mother in terror. Should they kill you this time for what you've done on them the last year? Jamie made light of her fears and went his way. As he reached the Crabtree Grove, he saw bright lights in the castle windows as before, and heard loud talking. Creeping under the window, he heard the wee folk say, that was a poor trick Jamie Freel played us this night last year, when he stole the nice young lady from us. I, said the tiny woman, and I punished him for it, for there she sits, a dumb image by his hearth, but he doesn't know that 3 drops out of this glass I hold in my hand would give her her hearing and her speeches back again. Jamie's heart beat fast as he entered the hall. Again he was greeted by a chorus of welcomes from the company. Here comes Jamie Freel. Welcome, welcome, Jamie. As soon as the tumult subsided, the little woman said, you be to drink our health, Jamie, out of this glass in my hand. Jamie snatched the glass from her and darted to the door. He never knew how he reached his cabin, but he arrived there breathless and sank on a stove by the fire. You're killed, indeed, surely this time, my poor boy, said his mother. No, indeed, better luck than ever this time. And he gave the lady 3 drops of the liquid that still remained at the bottom of the glass, notwithstanding his mad race over the potato field. The lady began to speak, and her first words were words of thanks to Jamie. The 3 inmates of the cabin had so much to say to one another that long after cockcrow, when the fairy music had quite ceased, they were talking round the fire. Jamie, said the lady, be pleased to get me paper and pen and ink, that I may write to my father and tell him what has become of me. She wrote, but weeks passed and she received no answer. Again and again she wrote, and still no answer. At length she said, you must come with me to Dublin, Jamie, to find my father. I've no money to hire a car for you, he replied, and how can you travel to Dublin on your foot? But she implored him so much that he consented to set out with her and walk all the way from Thanet to Dublin. It was not as easy as the fairy journey, but at last they rang the bell on the door of the house in Stephen's Green. Tell my father that his daughter is here, said she to the servant who opened the door. The gentleman that lives here has no daughter, my girl. He had one, but she died better not a year ago. Do you not know me, Sullivan? No, poor girl, I do not. Let me see the gentleman. I only ask to see him. Well, that's not much to ask. We'll see what can be done. In a few moments, the lady's father came to the door. Dear father, said she, don't you know me? How dare you call me your father, cried the old gentleman angrily. You are an impostor. I have no daughter. Look in my face, father, and surely you'll remember me. My daughter is dead and buried. She died a long, long time ago. The old gentleman's voice changed from anger to sorrow. You can go, he concluded. Stop, dear father, till you look at this ring on my finger. Look at your name and mine engraved on it. It certainly is my daughter's ring, but I do not know how you came by it. I fear in no honest way. Call my mother. She will be sure to know me, said the poor girl, who by this time was crying bitterly. My poor wife is beginning to forget her sorrow. She seldom speaks of her daughter now. Why should I renew her grief by reminding her of her loss? But the young lady persevered, till at last the mother was sent for. Mother, she began, when the old lady came to the door, don't you know your daughter? I have no daughter. My daughter died and was buried a long, long time ago. Only look at my face and surely you'll know me. The old lady shook her head. Oh, you have all forgotten me. Look at this mole on my neck. Surely, mother, you know me now. Yes, yes, said the mother, my Gracie had a mole on her neck like that. But then I saw her in her coffin and saw the lid shut down upon her. It became Jamie's turn to speak, and he gave the history of the fairy journey, of the theft of the young lady, of the figure he had seen laid in its place, of her life with his mother in Thanet, of last Halloween, and of the 3 drops that had released her from her enchantment. She took up the story when he paused, and told how kind the mother and son had been to her. The parents could not make enough of Jamie. They treated him with every distinction, and when he expressed his wish to return to Thanet, said they didn't know what to do to show their gratitude. But an awkward complication arose. The daughter would not let him go without her. If Jamie goes, I'll go too, she said. He saved me from the fairies and has worked for me ever since. If it had not been for him, dear father and mother, you would never have seen me again. If he goes, I'll go too. This being her resolution, the old gentleman said that Jamie should become his son-in-law. The mother was brought from Thanet in a coach and four, and there was a splendid wedding. They all lived together in the grand Dublin house, and Jamie was heir to untold wealth at his father-in-law's death.
What fucking story was that? Creepazoid shit. Fuck is it? That ain't tit. Tank tit. It taint tits. Copyright, bruv. That's the copyright. I assume that's on the bottom. Because why the fuck wouldn't it be? So, this is going to be our starting point. Does it go there? It certainly does. It certainly does. Alright, let's see what we got over here. We got a copyright piece we got to find. What the fuck is this? Get over here. Don't start the fucking storm again. Hell yeah. Is that it? That's it. That's it. Hey, can you fuck off, Rain? Don't like that sound out there. Actually, I like the rain, but I don't want to get fucking flooded basement. Don't want it. Don't fucking want it. Ah, man. I'm saying don't fucking good. No. Might actually go there. No. Should have fucking known. Negative. Negative. Too dark. Back to these motherfuckers. No. Bastard. You bastard. You bastards. So that goes there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what I thought, dog. That's what I thought. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's this? That ain't right, bitch. Ain't dark enough. Cracker. It's this motherfucker. Might go in there. Might go there, though. Did not. Hey, I see the copyright. Mother flupper. I'll say that goes right there and then. If I deduce correctly, that'll be going there. Alright, we got a starting point. You never know. Could go elsewhere, but that's my estimation of how things go here. And this bitch going right over here. Where do you be going? No. Tell you that's where do be going. Right there? Hell yeah. Looks too dark. I think that could go there quite easily. Try it. It's a big fucking yes. Alright, well, there's that. Just put that on there. That don't look right. It's got to be right, though. That can't go there. It could go there, but I don't think so. These fuckers all over here. That's definitely got to go there. It's possibly going there. Kind of looks like it, but no. No. Some fucking trickery going on here. Some bloody trickery. Fucking trickery, I tell you, bruv. Bloody trickery. Who's that fucker? Where you going? Where the fuck are you going? Oh, maybe right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's kind of blue. There we go. You go up there. Hell yeah. And then you love a little I would. She only brings you sorrow. Ain't that crazy? So that's it. I'm gonna say that ain't it. I'm gonna say that's it. I'm gonna say that's it. And it ain't it. Not bad with your two-timer. She only brings you sorrow, Bubba. Sorrow. I tell you. What do you think about this one? I think we've tried that numerous times now. That can't go there, can it? No. Didn't think so. How about this one? Hell yeah. I really need to find this piece. We can move on with this project. Can't be that hard to find. No. 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 How about this sumbitch? Hell yeah. How about this sumbitch? Hell no. In the bed with your two-timer. The man who stole your water. Your water. You steal my water, bruv. Did ya? Puzzle's confusing me with its colors. It's canals and its colors of red. And lots of guys who shook their head rhythmically to resound. This ain't your planet of sound. This ain't no rock and roll town. This ain't no fucking around. You understand me? I met a guy in a rover. He said it's one more over. That's gonna be it, bruv, right here. Right? No, no. It couldn't be that easy. Could never be that easy. go there? No, no. Fuck off there. Get off there, motherfucker. I don't know why I can't stick to the storyline here. I think that goes there. No. Thought wrong. About there. Yeah. About here. Hell yeah. Alright. 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 Let's get these in there. About him going there. Looks about right. Right. You're bloody well right. You got a bloody right to say, bruv. Right. You're right. Yeah. We were going on quite a streak there. Both we were stopped. How about this? No, it doesn't have the makings of being the piece, bruv. It's not the piece. Not even close. With the old shoe chimer. Can we make progress here, buddy? I think we can do it, but it's not happening right now. It's not happening. What's this fucker? Fucking dark cheese here. Going there. Not fucking going there. Yeah. Hell no. I'm not bad with your two-timer. How about that? Don't think so, but can't hurt to try. But you two fucking shitballs. Nothing. I don't see another dark piece. Yeah, I do. Totally see it. All right. We got progress. It kind of looks like that piece there. Probably won't be, but it kind of looks like it. The O2 timer. Just love how that works. The O2 timer. And she brings you only sorrow. It's gotta fucking go there. Eventually. Once that just go there. No, it does not. It's not even the same fucking hemisphere of color. There's that fucking piece right there. We're getting there. We all getting there. Oh shit. They really blend these fucking colors, don't they? They really blend them. Oh, back, Jack. Do it again. Oh, fuck. There's a piece. For the one I've been looking for. Marble ass looking color right there. About that. Negative. Negative. Maybe? Yesative. Yesative. About that. Don't think so, but can't hurt to try. I guess it does hurt to try. 'Cause it fucking failed. No, that's nowhere close. That's probably going right there. No. How about that? Right fucking there. Smack on the tits. Hell yeah. Get off there, fuckface. Let him go. Let him go, you prick. Thank you. It's not your business. Stay out of it. It's going there, I know that. Could that possibly go there? Not even close. Not even fucking close. You love little wild one. Where's that fucking shit at right there? It tells me that don't go there. Then again, something tells me I'm fucking wrong. So that means there's an NP somewhere in there. Somewhere in this clusterfuck. But since I don't have any fathoming idea what this puzzle is, I will have to guess. outside now. Storm finally done. Looks like it. It's warming up. No fucking way that connects to that. No fucking way. No way that one goes there either. Either. It might go there. think it's this scroll. Does that butt into there? I'd say it does. It does. It does. Which side does this fucker go into? We'll find something to butt into that. 20. Got no choice. Got no choice. Will not go there. You might go there. Not that fucker. Negative. Sometimes isn't what you think it is. No. I can't fathom where this fucker goes. Seems like it's gotta go there, but don't got to go anywhere. Alright, it's gotta go right there. There's a lot of these fucking pieces. Negative. Negative. Does fit there though. Just kind of unexpected. Does that go there? Negative. This fucker might. Does not. That one might. I've tried this piece before. It does not. What is this shit? This isn't close. That's not close either. That's close. Well, well. I see something goes there, but I can't find the motherfucker that goes there with him. Unless this piece of shit too goes there. I don't think so. Could be that one, couldn't it? No. Can't be. This fucker very well could go there, but it won't. Can't go there. This could go there. Can't. Can't and go there, buddy. I think they just set you up for this, so you get all the relatively easy pieces, then they fuck you because you can't get nothing else. But I'll win. I don't give a fuck about any of this bullshit. It won't be denied. It won't be stopped, motherfucker. How. I'm done with this bullshit.